Good afternoon. My name is Steve Metcalf. I'm the Creative Services Manager for Extension. And I actually prepared a PowerPoint presentation for this afternoon, but I'm not going to bother with it. I think that what I have to say is stuff that I know well enough that you probably don't need to be looking up at the screen and trying to write things down or follow along. But I'm also going to try and cover a little bit of information for Joni Schweitzer this afternoon, who took ill in the middle of the day and isn't going to be able to join us this afternoon. Actually, half of my team is here in the room. Jed and Lisa have been recording the event all day, and they're 2/3 of the video producing team. Daniel Ocean is the third person on that team, and a lot of you probably have met Daniel or worked with him. Laura Vest is one of our 3 graphic designers and a reasonably new employee. Sandy Cannon and Jane Lenahan are the other 2 designers, and between the 3 designers, they've probably got about close to 45 years experience under their belts. So they're very seasoned creative individuals, and same with the video people. To give you an idea of what we do, Joni had put together a few samples of things, and when I looked around the room, I thought it doesn't make sense for me to pull these out and pass them around the room at this point, but the calendar that was in your packet today is an example of some of the creative design work that we do. Also editorial work. Joni's team are the educational materials team, and they do editorial services, copyright issues, permissions issues, a certain amount of writing, review of publications to determine whether or not the pubs are outdated, and maybe the authors need to take a serious look at updating the information in the pubs. We also handle printing and updating of publications of all kinds, not just the educational pubs, but marketing pieces for various program areas and county offices. Right before I left to come to the meeting today, I got an email from someone who was having trouble with the Welcome President Leith postcard that we just did that people are sending to the President's office. She couldn't get it to print right. So that's just one of the things that we do in addition to scheduled things that come in through the dashboard. And the dashboard, if you haven't heard of it or heard people complain about it, is an electronic job starter and tracking system that we have. And the majority of the work that we do comes to us through the dashboard in the form of a request. A lot of you in this room either already have or will have access to make requests on the dashboard, and people who don't can do that through people on Willie's team. The former external relations specialist, Natasha Neal, Jolene McCoy, Julie Halas, and who am I forgetting? Oh, Amber, who's no longer with us. They're working with people out in the field continuously, and they very often will find out about a need out in the county area, and they'll initiate the dashboard request for those people. One of the things that I was going to share with you in the PowerPoint was kind of walking you through how to find certain types of things Willie mentioned about templates and other materials that you can download from the website. And it's really very simple to get to those materials if you haven't already or have tried and had trouble. You log on to the staff homepage using your net ID and password, and then in the left-hand nav bar, you go to External Relations, click on that, and it gives you a couple of options in there. One is templates, the other one is marketing resources. And if you click on marketing resources, that's where you'll find a number of things, including the visual identity guide, which is something that you'll want to pay attention to because, and it does need updating, so I apologize for that. We've been quite busy and haven't got around to updating that. But the information in there, with the exception of some of the branding stuff needing updating, is still factual and will help you understand the guidelines for how to use the word mark or the red bar and some of those other things. Some of you who are in county offices, and if your county needs to order a new office sign or something like that, the templates for that are in there for the order forms and so forth. There's by no means every template that you could ever need available there at your fingertips. I get regular emails and phone calls from people asking for help, and that's one of the things that we're always glad to do. I have a hard time saying no, so I'm an easy touch. If you need some help with something, just pick up the phone and give me a call or shoot me an email. And I mentioned Joni Schweitzer's team. Everything that comes through the dashboard, if it's an educational publication, it's subject to editorial review. Often the content is reviewed by the editor before the design team gets it, if there's design revisions, or if it's a new pub and it's a start from scratch design. And so the editors will work with subject matter experts and the people who actually author these materials, making sure that the language is correct for the type of audience that it's geared toward. The style is correct. We use the Chicago style in extension, and so they're always checking to make sure style is accurate and consistent, across the board. Again, Joni, she actually put together a handout that was in your packet, and it's got contact information for all of us in there. And feel free at any time to contact us by email or phone. We're there to help.